Hello gamers, Pet here. Welcome to a first look at a game called Spacecom. It's a tactical space game, real-time strategy. Anyway, the first thing that you noticed in this menu, basically, since we are not in the actual game yet, is the music and the clean interface. And it's actually really good. It's really setting you in the mood. So good job with the music. Now, anyway, about the game, it's very focused on the multiplayer, and in the beta they actually had some tournament and people were like, you're cheating, people, developers, check these guys, they were boosting themselves and blah blah, which actually kind of means that people are actually interested in this game, which is a good thing. So thumbs up, let's see how the things are going to hold up. So again, it's very focused on the multiplayer. You have a couple of missions. The first missions are more of a tutorial, and then you are, slowly introduced into basically the whole game. Actually, some of the mechanics are explained to you in the first 4 missions, and then basically you are kind of in the game. I'm right now at mission number 8, and as you can see those squares over here, this means that you actually have some additional optional missions, and if you complete them you get an achievement or something like that. So you see, it's even more of a challenge. So it's not only completing the missions, but it's completing the missions with the side missions if you're hardcore or something. But what I'm going to do right now, it's actually, I'm going to go on skirmish. Actually, let's go on multiplayer to have an idea. It's connected to the server, and as you can see, I have a rating of 1000. It's actually very focused on ratings and stuff like that. So again, I can find a room, I can make a new game, and let's see what happens. Room name, test, I accept, starting a new game, and basically people will join here. I'm going to put a map, and then I can play versus other people. Again, it's very focused on multiplayer thing, but I will just create a skirmish. It's kind of strange that I've been talking for about 2 minutes and you are still not in the game. I should have started with the game. Next time, guys, next time. Anyway, there are various maps right now. Basically only this. Hopefully they will add more, and maybe they will add a random map function, since I like random in general. So I will just start like that, and let's let some trivial AI there, and let's just start the game. And you will see, it's a very simple game, but pretty difficult to master when things really happen. Everything is in real time. Keep that in mind, right? So basically, these are the systems with blue. These are the systems that I control. I see that I move with the right click. I see that I have some AI here, some AI here, some AI here, and so on. And the purpose is to eliminate the opponents, right? So this is a system that has a population of basically ground troops of 3, because as you can see it has 3 planets around. But this is having ground troops 4. This is basically the only thing that has to do with size. But basically you see a huge system, it means it's going to have a lot of ground troops, right? The thing with this particular system, Sanguo it's being called, is that you see it has that gears thing. It means that it has a shipyard, and it means it can construct fleets. Now there are only 3 types of fleets. Those ones, which you can't see because of my webcam. Let me move over here. Let's go back, resume. Those ones, which basically are, like fighters. They are very good to fight versus other fighters. Those are an invasion fleet. Basically, with this fleet you can conquer systems, right? For example, if I want to conquer this one, I will need at least 4, maybe 5 of those ships, because as I said, this is a pretty big system. And you also have the siege fleet, which is basically used to bombard systems. The thing is that if you bombard the system will become unusable by you and by your opponents. So it's more of to do with a tactical strategy. Like, okay, that system, I can't defend that system, so I won't take it, but I will bombard it, so my enemy won't be able to take care of it, so to exploit it, right? Then you also have those battle station, which will, it's a battle station. You have kinetic shields, and I have no idea what this is. Not yet. Anyway, now this is the fleet that I currently have. I can basically select a different type of fleets by holding shift, and I can just tell those two guys to move over here, let's say. As you can see, they move over here. Everything is in real time, and since I'm playing with the AI, I can speed things up, as you can see. I don't think you will be able to do that in multiplayer, because it's going to be strange, right? Now, what I want to do is I want to move over here basically with this invasion fleet, and I want to conquer this one. So the reason why I want to conquer this one is because it has this kind of shield, which basically means resources. And you will see, you see he's kind of moving towards me, so I will need to reinforce this position so he won't actually attack me. If he sends ships, they will be intercepted, and there is going to be a fight there. You will see it later. Anyway, let's build a couple of battle fleets. I'm going to click it a couple of times, and you will see an animation with resources going to that location. You see? These are the resources traveling to that location. Okay, a fight is happening here, and as you can see, the fighting is automatic. I have these ships, he has that ships, and victory is at hand. It's basically making an estimation. Let's speed things up by pressing 3, and bam, fight happened, and I killed the ship that was on that location. As you can see, the AI is very close, so basically I killed an AI ship. And now what I'm going to do, I can destroy it, because I have a couple of siege fleets, only one, which I'm not going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to invade this location. So you see now my ground troops that are from those ships are attacking this, and victory is at hand anyway. The way you see the ships, you see how the ships it's being cut in 3 pieces. The first thing is colored. Now for this one, the last thing is colored, and for the siege fleet, the middle thing is colored. So just by looking at the map, I know that I have 2 fighters here basically. And if I look here, I don't have any fighters, because as you can see, it's not being colored. The tip is not being colored. So this is a way for you to look around. Now this AI is doing a pretty good job, as you can see, because he has 2 spots that are basically mining for him, and this one 3 in total, so good job for him. My ships are still building. I'm still keeping this position reinforced, and a fight will happen here. He's only sending 1, you see, he only sent 1. That was a little bit stupid by him. And you see there is a small bar that's loading basically, and when it's going to be fully loaded, the tick will happen. And if there is a huge fight, a fight might take a lot of ticks, and with each tick something will happen, something like that. It's not really that hard, you know. Anyway, okay, so as you can see, things can actually get a little bit messy. You will need to really pay attention. Something is happening here. I'm going to right click to that. Okay, I just built a ship. I'm going to take this one, go here to reinforce. Oh no, I'm under attack here. Retreat, withdraw. I'm going to right click here, and he's going to withdraw. Well, not withdraw, but he's going to move to that location, which in this case is he's withdrawing. And you can see here it's going to take 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and so on. The thing is that I cannot cancel. Once I gave the location, the order, he will go to that location. Right, so as you saw, he moved there. Even that I right clicked here, he will move to that location, and then he's going to turn around. So when you do a decision, you need to stick with it basically. You need to be sure. So I kind of moved away intentionally, and I lost that position just so I can show you how things work. So as you can see, things are pretty straightforward. Now I'm going to take this one back. I'm going to move with this here, actually assault the ground. And you see, basically there is also the mechanic of attrition. When my fleets are on the enemy territory, they will suffer attrition, and you see that they are losing health. And the reason that no, don't destroy, don't destroy, abandon, invade. And the reason for that is that supplies are not getting to my ships, so this is why they are losing, you know, health, basically, which is kind of a general thing. This happened in real life, you know, when armies went on enemy territory to conquer attrition, came diseases and so on. So anyway, it's a pretty cool new tactical thing that you need to consider, right? So this is going here. Okay, I took that position back, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell this one to go here because I want to conquer this location. And I'm basically keeping those three here to reinforce, you know, just to keep guard in case I'm getting under attack. I'm going to have something. You see, this he's coming. He's sending this unit here, and he's just going to lose it anyway. You see, another thing that's pretty important. You see this ranch here. Basically, on that system I can repair my ships. So basically, there are these systems where I can construct ships. They have a shipyard. This is my capital. These are actually giving me resources, and they are also pretty important. And those systems actually allow me to repair my fleets. So you see, it's very it's very easy when you look at this game overall. Like, only 3 types of ships. You have these mechanics around. It's real time. You have different AIs, or maybe you are playing with a friend or multiplayer, and it's always going to come with the tactical decision. You have to do it in split second. It doesn't seem right now here because I'm playing with the AI. Let's go here. I want to fight. Let's invade. I'm also, it's also blocked because you can actually block a system. So resources won't arrive to that location in case. Let's actually build a battle station here, so I won't have to keep fleets over here. Okay, so let's see when those. You see how they are traveling. If an enemy ship will be here, this you know, thingy, whatever it is going to get intercepted. So my resources is not going to arrive. Right, you see how all the resources are traveling to that location because the battle station is being built up. Okay, so pretty straightforward, right? Okay, I'm also getting attacked over here. I'm going to keep battlefield. I'm going to keep a battlefield there, and I'm going to take. I want to take this location. No idea why. It's going to take a lot of manpower. Okay, a fight is happening, so I can't move all my ships. You see how the fighting is happening, and I won. Okay. Selecting those and just go to that location. It's going to take a lot of. Actually, I might just keep it, and I might just go directly to the Insolis so I can repair some of my ships. Build 2 more fighters. See, he's still sending ships there. He's going to lose them. And this is the thing, because he's kind of sent a lot of ships. You see how those guys basically level up. So this ship is ranked 2. This ship is ranked 4. So, you know, small little things. Go there, what are you doing? Small little things that are actually pretty. Holy shit, I lost this one. Okay, it's blocked. I lost this one. But I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to repair some of my ships. You see what happens? I didn't pay attention because I'm talking to you guys. Okay, I got that thing. Go there. He doesn't have any ships there. See, there is also some fog of war here because you can only see the next system. So if I have this, since it is conquered, I see. If I put a ship here, I will be able to see this system and this system. Okay, invade. I will show you another thing that you can do. Victory is at hand. If I put here on ground troops, I will basically do a deployment, which basically this happens. I'm you know, like building some ground troops. But the thing, if you don't have time to do that, what you can do is you can unload ground troops from those ships into the ground, basically. So in case you don't have time to wait for the ground troop to build up, right? Okay. This is kind of it. You see, a very simple game with a very simple and I like this kind of games because they aren't hard to learn. You know, a lot of mechanics. Read the manual. What the hell is here? What the hell is that? This and you will have another guy that had time to read the manual, and he was just going to beat your ass. So you are just going to play the game with AI. Here is pretty simple to understand. I mean, I just explained it to you, and hopefully I explained it well. and you will be like, yeah, okay. But then when you get into the game, some dude will know exactly, I'm going to take this one real fast, I'm going to rush for this location, and I'm going to enforce this position because this one, and he won't be able to come to this location, and then I'm slowly going to get this location, this location, this location. I don't know, just an idea, you see. But this is a skill that you are going to get in time. So again, the game is pretty easy to understand, but pretty hard to master. So let's surrender. You see, these are the player stats. You are going to you will level up, and you are also going to have different type of stats. You know, for people who like stats, like myself. So anyway, this is basically the game. This is Spacecom. It was made by these guys. Actually, there are, I think these guys, and I'm not sure. These are basically the marketing guys, and this is the Evolve PR guys. Shout out to Shannon for giving me a key. And they have a lot of people who made music. And again, the music in this game is actually fairly great. It's really going well with the team, with the space team, and it's not in your face, you know, like epic space music. It really allows you to concentrate and chill and think about your decisions. So anyway, guys, this is Spacecom. I hope you enjoyed the game. Again, it's focused on multiplayer, so go and check it out. So thank you guys, see you soon, bye.